IShowSpeed, one of the biggest streamers on the planet. But not just that, he's proven to the world he's built like a top 1% athlete. In just 1 year, his physique went from this to this. A complete transformation. Some people say his genetics needs to be studied. His workouts contain heavy lifting, cardio, and a lot of exercises you would never expect. So today I'll be taking on his entire workout routine, split into 3 sections: the gym, the cardio, and the IShowSpeed signature workouts, which are very interesting. Let's just say that for now. Let's see if I can survive IShowSpeed's workout routine. I will also be following his diet for today. Before any workout, Speed always stretches. He says it's changed his life.
Y'all don't understand how important it is to stretch. Grab your things, pull that down. That's a good stretch. That's a good stretch.
I honestly don't know how to properly stretch, so I just moved my body until it hurt. I never stretch in my life, so let's see if he's right about stretching before exercising. Now let's get into the gym session. Speed isn't too much into the gym. He prefers the cardio and the Speed signature exercises. So we're just gonna do a few high intensity workouts. Bench press, squats. But first, calisthenics. A whopping 50 push-ups. Speed thinks weight training is not real strength, so he much prefers calisthenics. So I put most of my effort into the calisthenics right here. These 50 push-ups were so hard, I had to take a few breaks. 50. And I do understand how you could get strong from calisthenics. This was so much harder than it looked. We need to train the legs as well to get those powerful Speed legs. The thing with Speed is, I think he can just do anything and he's really good at it. He doesn't take it seriously and he can just jump so far. I've seen him jump over like 7 chairs before. It's crazy. Then it was time to move on to the gym and I started off with squats. Obviously the bar wasn't heavy enough, so I added a little bit of weight. But honestly, this was more of a warm up for stuff I was gonna do later on in the day, because Speed very rarely goes to the gym. So I didn't have to put crazy effort into these gym exercises. I never go to the gym either, so trying a bench press and stuff was pretty difficult, to be honest. And I moved on to deadlift, but I didn't put a lot of weight on it, so the deadlifts were really easy. But I did some curls and they were pretty difficult, to be fair. I guess I'm just not that strong yet, and I don't think this form was very good either. But this is only the gym exercises. When we move on to cardio and then especially the Speed exercises, it gets real. Ooh, that was a nice little workout. I feel quite good. But Speed doesn't really go to the gym that much. Most of his exercise is from cardio and then the Speed special workouts. But now it's time for lunch. But Speed eats whatever he wants. He doesn't really diet. He just eats whatever he wants and then does so much exercise, he just burns it off because he's like a 1% athlete. So what am I gonna eat? He loves fried chicken, so we're gonna get some fried chicken, Raising Cane's. Of course I watched some Speed while I was waiting on my food. This is him doing his gymnastics, which we will try later. Fried chicken. I mean, if you're racing people every day and backflipping every day, I guess you could eat this every day. Eating this every day would be pretty nice. Last time I did a streamer's diet, I had to eat super clean. I did Marlon's diet. I'm so full. But it's time to do Speed's second exercise, which is cardio. Speed is debatably one of the fastest people on the earth. He's won almost every race he's been in, and he came so close on beating the world's fastest man.
Oh my God, Speed, it's gonna be close. Oh my God.
But Speed mostly does his cardio workouts on stream by racing people. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be racing my brother. Bro, I'm still full from that. Raising Cane's. I might lose this. Let's get the Speed mindset. Oof, oof. Let's do this, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes! 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 Let's go! I think I'm turning into Speed. Just won my race against my older brother. Maybe he's stronger than me, but I'm faster. Let's go. And for a tiny bit more cardio, I'm gonna go to the very end until I reach the water. Let's go. Speed doesn't jog, he doesn't do long distance jogs, he only sprints. So let's sprint to the end. We've done the weight training, we've done the cardio, but now it's time for the signature speed exercises, which means backflips, gymnastics, the craziest exercises you can think of that are for extreme people like Speed. So we're gonna be going to a trampoline park and I'm gonna be doing backflips, gymnastics, and everything. I can't wait. But first, we will be having a little snack, some chocolate chip cookies. It's good I can eat whatever I want, because when I'm at the trampoline park, you burn so many calories. So let's get to the trampoline park after I've finished a few of these cookies.
Yeah, I ate the whole pack.
Okay, we have arrived at the trampoline park. Now, if you didn't know, Speed has been getting into gymnastics recently. So I want to practice my flips, practice my gymnastics, and at the end, I want to see if I can do Speed's gymnastics routine, which was in one of his recent videos. Let's do some bouncing, let's do some flips, and some gymnastics. And if you didn't know already, I already can do a few flips. I'm already 5 minutes in and I understand how you can stay in shape by doing this. I'm exhausted. I'm like Speed though, I like my exercise from action. Instead of going to the gym and working out, but action like this, doing flips and doing all different types of action sports, I love. So this is the best way of working out, I think. But can I burn off the calories from the cookies? A few more flips and then we're gonna try Speed's routine. After a lot of flips, gymnastics and sweat, it's time to try Speed's gymnastics routine. Now I understand why Speed is so ripped. It's not the gym stuff or anything like that. It's the energy he has. He does backflips, he sprints 24/7. If you look at his streams, it's crazy. He does it all the time. So doing this made me realize, if you lived with that intensity every day with all those backflips and sprints, you would stay shredded without even trying. Now I understand why he eats whatever he wants. After going to the trampoline park, I got this gas meatball marinara sub. It was fire. And for the last exercise, I'm gonna do the Speed classic, jumping over a car. Let's do it. Oh. I'm joking, I'm not that crazy, okay?